Not everyone's a bad person. I feel like nowadays there's such a false narrative where people love to victimize themselves and make it seem like in so many situations they've been done dirty by friends, family, like in relationships or just situations in general, but a lot of the time they fail to admit that they were part of the problem. And I see this a lot on like social media. I think it's such a trend now to be like all men are the same or all women are the same. Well, that's just not true. Like there is genuine people out there. There's good people out there for everyone, but you need to let go of those limiting beliefs that everyone's going to do you dirty, because at the end of the day, if you look for the negative in people, you're going to find the negative. But if you look for the positive, you're going to find the positive. And everyone's human, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone's learning. So you need to look past that. And in the case where someone does do you dirty, you need to learn to let go of that hatred and resentment and forgive them, not for them to feel better, but for you to feel better and for you to grow. You can't grow and develop as a person, as an individual, if you're holding on to resentment towards people, especially like towards multiple people. If someone does do you dirty, let it go and understand that rejection is redirection from God or from the universe, whatever you believe in, because God would not take away something or someone or an opportunity from you if it was truly meant for you. That just wouldn't happen. And even for me personally, there's been lots of situations in the past with people, family, friends, whatever, where I've said or done things that I regret doing, I regret saying, but the thing is, everybody has things they regret saying or doing to other people. And the thing is, we'll probably make those same mistakes again in the future. And the only reason I say that is because we as humans are built to make mistakes. Making mistakes is inevitable. The process of gaining knowledge and learning new things never ends, like at all ages. We look at older people and we think that, they're smarter than us. And, they, in a lot of aspects, they are, because obviously they have more experience in life, but they can always be presented with a certain level of knowledge or different perspectives that they may have not heard of previously. And I think that people also have a hard time accepting that not everything has to always end on bad terms. Like, people in your life, you either grow with them or grow apart from them. And I think everybody in your life that you've ever been close to or are close to right now is either a blessing or a lesson. But to be honest, I think in both cases it's a blessing, because even if someone does you dirty or turns into a lesson, that's still a blessing in my opinion, because you still gain knowledge from that, and now you know in future what to do in a situation like that. When I say that you either grow with people or grow apart from them, I'll give you an example. You've probably had people in the past that you've been close with, like, we'll talk about friends. You've probably had friends in the past that you've been really close with, and you're not friends anymore, and necessarily didn't have to be an argument that ended that connection, but maybe you guys just grew up, got a different personality, different morals, values, beliefs. It's usually those four things that end up making people grow apart. Sometimes you're only meant to have people in your life for a certain period of time, and that's fine. You also have to understand things from other people's perspectives. Everybody has different experiences, different traumas, different things in their childhood that shape them and shape their mindset of who they are today. And I think from that, people handle a lot of situations differently as adults or teenagers as they get older. And I think it can definitely be hard when, for example, in a relationship, it can definitely be hard when two people grew up completely differently and they have to learn to communicate, because one person might be really good at communicating and the other person might find it really hard, and there might be a lack of understanding there. But you have to accept people as they are and really understand where they came from, but also realize that you can't force people to open up to you, and you shouldn't have to. I think understanding situations from other people's perspectives is a skill that a lot of people lack. Um, I mean, I definitely lack it in some areas. Because I think it is kind of hard sometimes to understand where people are coming from when you haven't necessarily been in their shoes. But I think in those situations, you just need to learn to be quiet and really listen to what the other person is saying to you. Also, understand that people have different levels of sensitivity. Like, something that's very sensitive to me might be not that deep to you, and something that's deep to you might not be deep to me. But you can't categorize people into weak and strong. That's not how it works. Be mindful of how you speak to people in heated arguments and situations. Even the people that you think overshare their lives a lot, you never fully know what someone's gone through, even if they tell you what they've gone through. You'll never understand how they felt in the situation they're telling you about, and you never know what might trigger them in an argument. So always be careful about what comes out of your mouth. But I will say I've seen stuff on like TikTok mostly where people are like where people say that when someone's angry at you, it shows their true colors. Like, what they say out of anger is their true colors. I don't necessarily think that's true, because a lot of the time when people are angry, they're simply not thinking about what they're saying in the moment. So to kind of put them into that image that what they say out of anger is their true colors, I think that's very ignorant. I think it's very ignorant, and also doesn't really, it's just not true. Anyways, thank you if you watched the whole video. Any feedback is appreciated. I don't really know how often I'm gonna upload. I don't really know what this channel is yet. I just really wanted to start one because I really do like making videos. But yeah, anyways, bye.